how does he want to exert influence? Just break the word down. Through business, right? Through business efforts and networking, the United States will exert its influence in the Western Hemisphere. Let's scale down military shows of force and military involvement, but let's try to negotiate very favorable business deals throughout the Western Hemisphere for the United States. Yes?
Is this like at the expense of other countries or like trying to help them?
I think profit here is certainly the driving force. That term banana republic, right? Have you heard that? Do you know that term?
Been there before.
I've been to Banana Republic, the store, but also to countries who were once banana republics, like Costa Rica, who now spend more money of their national budget on education than defense. Not something we say in this country. Okay, and their beaches are beautiful. Okay, we should. Okay, so Payne Eldridge, the tariff, it's going to be a pretty high tariff at this point. One of the things that Wilson's going to come in and do when he first becomes president, he's going to bring down the tariff. He sees that as an unfair hit for consumers. And so during Wilson's first little bit in office, we see a drop in the tariff and the emergence, the passage of the 16th Amendment, the graduated income tax. So that's going to be the way that the federal government gains its revenue instead of a tariff. 16th Amendment is the graduated income tax. 17th is the direct election of senators. These are both inspired by the populists that we talked about yesterday. And we get some reform of business, probably more reform of business under Taft's administration than Teddy's. So he even gets that trust, he earns that trust regulator thing even more. The big one that we see get broken up is Standard Oil in 1911. Rockefeller ends up making money in the deal, but at least it kind of looked good on paper. Okay, Wilson coming in, moral diplomacy. He's a tricky one to figure out. I can't quite figure him out. The more I read about him, kind of the madder I get at him. But incredibly idealistic, but incredibly racist at the same time. He's going to be very much an interventionist, intervening a lot in the Caribbean with this idea of moral diplomacy, that racial superiority thing kicking. And then we also have troubles with Mexico. That's the pressing concern. 1916, he's going to run for re-election on the slogan, "He kept us out of war." So World War I breaks out in what year? 1914, with the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. United States Neutrality Proclamation, trying to, again, connect back to Washington. You might see Wilson's Neutrality Proclamation as a doc that's happened before.